Hi, Chris. Come on in.
Well, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Good seeing you.
Can't wait to show you what we've done to the place.
I'm excited.
Let's go on the back porch.
Okay. Good morning. We are at Mary Ellen's home in her Surfside Cottage, and she's going to tell us about her experience and her story in purchasing a cottage from Cardinal Builders. Good morning.
Thanks for coming by. I am
Thanks
so
for having
glad
us.
you're here. We, yeah, it's almost a year now.
Wow.
And I can't
Time
believe
flies.
how fast time has gone by. Yeah, you know my story. I said
do.
every resident has a story. But, you know, mine is really something special to me. You know, I came upon the cottages, and it's almost like they found me, and I didn't even know I was looking for them. We were traveling to the Outer Banks for years, as you know, and came down to Topsail Island and saw a signboard. And I said, gee, let's stop here. And we drove into the cottages, and the first thing that struck me, of course, were the front porches. I just love that about a neighborhood because I think that's lacking. Coming from Ohio, everybody's out on their back deck. Here, I saw the front porches, and I just fell in love. And I like the bungalow architecture. Every house was unique, even though there were similarities, and there wasn't a house I didn't love. But, you know, when I saw that wraparound front porch on the Surfside, I was sold. I was sold from the get-go. And, you know, you made it really painless for me. I came back, I drove through a couple times, and then came back at night, met a few of the residents. They invited me into their homes. And, you know, it was pretty easy. And
that's one of the things we put a lot of emphasis on. People ask me for references all the time. I said, drive through the neighborhood. Go talk to somebody cutting their lawn or watering their grass. That's the best interview you can have.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, when Michelle had me come back down to make selections, I had a picture in my mind. I knew kind of basic color schemes and things, but when I saw all the books and all the samples and everything else going on, I thought, whoa, this is a lot to handle. But, you know, she made it pretty painless for me, helped me narrow my choices, actually, from everything possible to limiting things to what was really suitable for me. So I really enjoyed being able to customize the house to make it perfect for me. And if it wasn't for your suggestion for this back porch, the screened-in porches, I love this place.
A lot of outdoor living down here.
Absolutely. You know, I love the flowers in the garden, and I have it up in Ohio, but coming back down here, I have a whole different type of garden, and the butterflies and the birds, and just, you know, being out here, you've got some privacy, but yet you know your neighbors.
Right.
I enjoy it
You're still part of
immensely.
nature.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's beautiful. Your yard is beautiful. This porch is amazing. I spent a lot of time out here. I lived in this house.
Now that we have the furniture back here and it's pretty much complete, we still have a few little pieces to gather, but it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And I hope you enjoy the inside as much as the outside.
I'm sure we enjoy it. We want everybody else to enjoy it, and I'm sure they will.
Absolutely.
You know, how do you like being 3 miles to the beach?
Well, you know me, I've worn this shell around my neck for years, and I said I wanted to have an ocean cottage, but you know, this is perfect. 5 minutes, 5 miles, you told me, and you're right. And I get to the beach, I try to get to the beach every day. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful living. And the people are so friendly. It doesn't matter where you are. Everybody asks you, how did you find this place? And it's almost like, I didn't find it, it found me.
It found you.
Pulled at my heart, and here I am a year later.
Well, it pays to advertise, too.
You're
Those
right.
billboards were great.
It was the signboard,
If
actually.
it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here.
Probably, because you know what? I did come down with a friend, and we toured some different neighborhoods, but nothing spoke to me until I saw the cottages. And my brother, being an architect and enjoying arts and crafts and the bungalow type homes, this was just perfect. And having family come down and visit is wonderful.
Yeah. When you live this close to the beach, you get a lot of visitors.
Yeah, you do, but that's okay.
It's
I
fun.
love to entertain.
Sure, well, that's great.
We had parties in the neighborhood too. You know, it's good that the neighborhood hosts parties, but you know, I found some friends real quick, and we had a little party for the Oscars. And
oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a good way to meet the neighbors.
Yeah, how about
and
that?
there's always somebody new to meet. In fact, since I just came back, we ended up with how many new homes? A lot of new neighbors to meet.
A lot of new neighbors.